Alright, well, we've done a lot. We've destroyed 2 walls. So, how exactly are we controlling it? Well, unfortunately, the controls is definitely one of the bigger arguments for why the GameCube game may have aged a bit rough. Obviously, you move with a control stick and can adjust the camera with R and Z. I like that this gives you the ability to make it a top-down game. It's really cute, because this is supposed to be a real-time strategy game after all. In front of Olimar is a circle demonstrating where exactly a Pikmin will be thrown, following the A button press. You may think this would control weird, and there is a bit of a learning curve, but if I can learn it as like a 7-year-old, I think most of you can too. I believe in you. Oddly enough, this game has 2 pause screens. One with a start button, which only brings up a few options, including ending the day early, and Y will bring up a map of the area with ship parts and Pikmin being shown after you find the whimsical radar. To separate Pikmin, you press X, which can be very hit or miss whether or not it works the way you want it to. Sometimes a few Pikmin cling onto you like a kid at a grocery store. Hey, leave me alone. Leave me alone, buddy. Okay. Unfortunately, this is your only method of grabbing a specific Pikmin type. This is where our friend, the Wii version, comes in as part of Nintendo's new Play Control line. A series of Wii games ported from the GameCube sold to you with the same graphics and gameplay, but it now uses motion controls. Ooh, goody. Now, the primary function of the Wii version is the idea that throwing Pikmin has a completely free range of motion with the Wii pointer, which is a step closer to mimicking a real-time strategy game, pivoting back to the idea of using a computer mouse. The Wii versions of Pikmin are the preferred way to play the franchise, although this can be used to cheese certain puzzles that you just can't in the GameCube version. Alright, but we were talking about switching the Pikmin types. Pikmin 2 was actually the game that introduced switching between Pikmin on the fly, with the D-pads left and right. In the GameCube version of Pikmin 1, the D-pad does nothing. Besides taking a nap, get out of bed, Olimar, get out of bed. This means you have to either separate your Pikmin, which we established sucks, or swirl your party around until you get to the right type. Honestly, this is a massive oversight, and it does hurt the enjoyment of Pikmin 1 quite a bit for me on the original platform.
But by far, my favorite control is swarming the Pikmin with the C-stick, an absolute necessity in this game. On the Wiimote, this was swapped to down on the D-pad, which works almost just as well. The swarming is the #1 way to attack enemies, but is also pivotal for minute tasks like getting Pikmin on a wall or bridge fast and trying to balance them through tight paths.
Other enhancements to the Wii version while we're on the topic are the inclusion of rewinding days, which I don't like because, you know, that kind of defeats the whole point of Pikmin, but video games starting with the Wii era were legally mandated to be accessible for babies. Grrr. There's also widescreen now and a few UI changes to boot, some of which resembles Pikmin 2. There was also text in the game that was changed to left justified instead of being centered.
I can't do this. I can't do this. They changed the text. How could they do this to my Pikmin?